I'm actually really happy. Yesterday I came up with 3 possible designs for this collection that I want to put out to celebrate Guatemala's Independence Month. We celebrate our independence on September 15th, as all the majority of Central America and also Mexico. So what was I saying? Yes, I came up with, I'm sorry, I was thinking that I want to share with you this recipe. It's awesome. But first, I came up with 3 designs, possible designs, and then I asked you guys on Instagram stories to help me vote which one did you prefer. So you voted for 2 of them actually, and I thought that I'm gonna keep both of them. One is gonna be for hats and one is gonna be for the thermal adhesive patches. I think that's what they're called. I'm really excited about working on a creative thing. I love creating, so I'm really happy about it. So yeah, by the way, I want to share with you, I told you this recipe, super easy. So, chickpeas, betabel, which is a word that's not used in Guatemala. We don't call them betabeles in Guatemala. We call them remolachas. Remolachas, which in English is beets. Then cheese. So chickpeas, beets, cheese, cilantro, a little bit of olive oil, lemon juice, salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. Then you just mix it up and it's amazing. I'm loving it. So also, if you want to try it out, here in this channel apparently we do easy recipes and creative stuff. So see you tomorrow. Bye. I've been super amazed lately on how much of a difference a lip color can make. So today is day 4 of my challenge of making videos daily from Monday through Friday for a year. And yes, today is one of those days on which I am not in the mood of putting on makeup. I'm rarely on the mood of putting on makeup, but lately I saw a reel that said, if you're not in the mood of putting on makeup, just put on some lip color and that will make it a lot better, and it actually does. So I'm loving it. I've never been a lip color girl, a colored lip girl, never. But now I guess 33 is a year of changing minds. So yeah, I've changed my mind and now I love having my lips colored without any more makeup on. Honestly, I dread the taking it off. I don't hate putting it on. I dread taking it off every night. So, lip colored it is. Lip color it is. Yep. So, yesterday I was telling you that I have like my first designs and I was super happy, and then I tried putting them on some fabric, and honestly I was getting super stressed of them not being perfect. Because yes, of course I am a perfectionist. And this honestly has made me this has stopped me before from doing a lot of things. My perfectionism, because I like stuff being perfect, and so I don't show them, don't share them, don't put them out there if I feel like they're not perfect. So that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing, because that doesn't help me progress. It just keeps me stuck wherever I am. So today I was watching a course on domestica, which if you are in Latin America, I don't know if it is also a thing in the States or somewhere else, but I personally love domestica. I've taken a lot of courses with them. So I was watching this course about a girl that does embroidery art, but like in an abstract way, and I was like, I should try that. I should try that because it's a way of reconnecting with my younger self. The girl who just loved doing art, loved doing stuff with her hands without worrying about anything, about if someone else would like it or if someone would buy it. That girl that just enjoyed the feeling of creating. So this is my personal experiment for today. I'm just gonna create something abstract with lines and colors and dots and enjoy the process of the feeling. How does it feel in myself? And try not to worry about if people are gonna buy it, if people are gonna love it or hate it or whatever. So yeah, this is gonna be my experiment for today. So enjoy a little time lapse of me experimenting with different textures and colors and shapes. Yesterday I shared with you a little time lapse of what I was working on, and honestly I'm super happy with how it turned out. It made me feel really free of not having to think about shapes and symmetry and if it's like anatomically correct and everything. It was super freeing just experimenting with lines and dots and whatever I was feeling in the moment. And I'm super happy with how it turned out. And let me show you. Yeah, I have it here. It's nothing official yet, but I'm really, really happy of just experimenting and feeling like a child again. Yeah, without restrictions, without rules, without thinking about how others will perceive it or if they would like it or whatever. I'm super happy. And yeah, as I was telling you yesterday, most of the time I stop myself if I feel like something is not perfect. But working on this yesterday was an amazing experience. I felt again like a child without restrictions and without the adult mentality of if they're not gonna like it, I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, this experience reminded me of why I love doing stuff with my hands. So I think also if I ever have to do like some type of design or maybe just try out a layout, I want to do it by hand on my sketchbook with my markers and my pens and pencils, because I was working on my iPad, which I love. I love illustrating digitally, but at the same time, it makes me work like with perfect shapes and whatever, and I feel like I don't experiment enough doing it on my iPad. So yeah, that's my take on this experiment that I did yesterday. So yeah, I feel like I want to feel like I felt when I was a kid creating stuff. Free and without any restrictions and without thinking of other people first. And I want to turn it around and start thinking of me first and how I feel, and then thinking about others. So yeah, that's my take on this. So I'll see you on Monday. Bye. Hi. So it's February now. It's been a couple of months since I recorded this vlogs. I've been trying to bring them back because I have the footage, and they were just laying there in my computer not being used. So looking back at them, I wanted to do like a quick recap and reflection on how it's been since I recorded this and now that it's been a couple of months. So yeah, I actually was right on this idea that most of the time I'm being constantly blocked by my own thoughts, because my mind keeps going to this place of creating for people to like it instead of creating because I feel like it and because I like it and because it's what God gave me as a gift. My gift is creating with my hands. I am a creator and an artist. I've never had that doubt. I've always known that I was born to create, and that's how I bring value into the world. And I've been trying to analyze myself about when in my life did I started thinking that creating for me was first and foremost to please other people instead of how I used to do it when I was a girl. I used to just create because I loved to create. And it made me feel free and it made me feel myself. And now I do it to please others. And that's something that I'm going to work on this year. To work on that thought that creating for me is something that I do because I love to and not because I have to do it for others. Or thinking about if others will like it. Not for others, because at the end of the day, I do want to work with clients. But I hope you get the idea. So I just wanted to do a quick reflection on these thoughts. And yeah. Embroidering is something that I do like, but I don't think that it's gonna be my main area. I think I'm gonna leave it just as a hobby and something that I do just to get my mind off other things. Yeah, that's my reflection on this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.